So I'm doing research. I'm always doing research. Hold on. I don't want my fan to be too loud. But I think in Hawaii there is like a mix. So a lot of locals, we don't like Haoles. We don't like foreigners. But I think we need to separate the difference between people coming on vacation just for fun and people immigrating here for better economic opportunities, because there is a fine difference. So I'm going to give a little example. This is going to be about Micronesians immigrating to our island. So here is how it goes. So I took some notes after doing some research. After the Compact of Associations was signed in 1986, many immigrants from Micronesia, I think Marshall Islands specifically, but that could be wrong. I think it was just like Micronesians in general. They had left their islands to go to Guam and then later landed in Hawaii and the USA overall. It was all due to finding more job opportunity, economic opportunity, and better health benefits. And they helped serve in the service industry and had many jobs that they were occupying. Some of the jobs were car washing, manual labor, and helping out agriculture, for example. So this is all for survival. They're trying to have better lives. However, then we're going to talk about different Haoles. Let's talk about the ones who move or just go here for vacation, okay? That shit is exploitation. They're doing that for fun. That's a want, not a need. That's a need, not a want, okay? So if we're going to hate anyone, let's hate the Haoles who exploit our land on purpose, who do it for the fun of it, who see us as just a paradise vacay for a couple 2 weeks and don't actually care about the people, because that's who our real enemies are, not immigrants who are trying to get better life here. Let's keep that in mind. A lot of locals within Hawaii hold a hatred against Haoles, which are foreigners, and I'm going to explain why. Tourism is economically our largest source of income that we as a state make. However, this has led to us also becoming vulnerably dependent on tourism as well. Things have become very expensive within Hawaii, including food, housing, and other basic necessities. Locals hold a deep resentment against foreigners, and it's not racism, it's generational oppression. A lot of Haoles are also very ignorant, and I'm going to share a clip soon, but a lot of them do not care about the safety of the wildlife, about taking care of the land. There's litter and trash everywhere. I have first-handedly seen Haoles throw their trash into the ocean, onto the streets, and that pisses me off. So right here is the clip of the video. So these foreigners have come to the islands and they are up close to a very endangered sea creature. And this has also happened with a sea turtle. I don't remember if I don't think I took a clip of it, but they were literally grabbing the sea turtle and they were shaking it around. These creatures are not supposed to be touched. That's a law in Hawaii. So not only did they break the law, but they're also just being ignorant. And that's why a lot of locals, native Hawaiians, are against tourism, are against Haoles. But also, a lot of celebrities buy land, and not just celebrities, but billionaires like Mark Zuckerberg, for example, they buy land on Hawaiian soil, and they don't even use it, so they're just wasting the land. And native Hawaiians can't even have their land because they're taken up by these Haoles. Now, does this mean that I'm against traveling and tourism? Of course not. But I feel, no, not even I feel. I know that if foreigners are coming to a new land, they should be respectful of the natives that live there, the locals that live there, and the animals and wildlife and the land that they're on. They should be respectful. And that's about it. That's all I gotta say.